Hello everyone and welcome to my July journal with me. The current date is July 20th, so I made this 20 days into July and now I'm writing July. Afterwards I start drawing some people, and so my people all look the same. You can tell if it's a guy or girl because if it's a girl they have long hair and if it's a guy they have short hair. Okay, so I draw a lot slower than I thought. This is already 5 times sped up. In other news, I bought 2 plants. I bought an aloe vera and a succulent whose names are aloe vera and planty plant, but we can just call them aloe and planty for short. They're doing quite well. I have moved them into pots and yep, so they're growing great. I forgot to water planty 2 days in a row, but it's okay because I'll water her tomorrow. And if I don't water her tomorrow, the next day. Okay, so now I'm almost done drawing the people. I drew one girl and now here's her friend, another girl. We can also call them Planty and Aloe for convenience. So they're both females and they're both wearing face masks because, yep. And now we're gonna paint. Now we're gonna color them in. One is pink, one is purple, but the purple ran out of ink, so now I'm grabbing another purple. Okay, great, they're done. Okay, next I decide to draw some cherry blossoms. A quick tutorial. I just drew dots as though they were the branches. You can't see them at all, but they're there. And then I think I knew that I couldn't see them very well, so I went over with the other side. Or no, I didn't. I just went in and drew the branches. And the branches are just lines, and you can't really see the leaves here, so they just look like sticks. In real life, it's a little more bright, and then I added more leaves, and I also added some... And I also added some brown for the sticks. And then I added some green for the leaves. I also drew some white dots after this, and you can't really see them in the camera or in real life, but they're there for texture. So I don't like to use the back side of the front page of the month. So now I will rotate it so I can do the other side. Okay, so now I drew a calendar. And so I did this using a ruler. They are 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. And if there's nothing in the block, like if there's no month, then I usually don't fill in the block because I think it looks ugly. And so I tried to make them 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters, but in my case, one of them is 5 squares and the other one is 3 squares because I thought it would keep it fresh. So now I write July for July. And to match the pink and purple theme on the front page, on this page I've decided to use blue and yellow. Also, I highlight before I write because it'll smudge. I didn't do that for Sunday, so that's why it looks like that. And then, as you can imagine, oh no, never mind. After this, I drew straight lines until they were not very straight, and then I switched colors. Okay, now I fill in the calendar. I like to fill it in vertically so I can work my math skills. For anyone who's asking, you just add 7 to the number, and that's the number below. But yeah, that's it. Okay, on this page, I usually like to put a to-do list kind of area, although I don't have anything to do these days, so it's blank. And now I drew another girl so that there is a little bit of cohesion with the first page. She doesn't have a name because I only have 2 plants, but she can be Vera. So we have Planty, Aloe, and Vera. Okay. And then so I had a little extra space, so I decided to draw another tree, but this time blue and yellow, and I think the blue didn't work out as well. It's kind of ugly. But I think it still turned out okay. Not ugly, I think it's still pretty, but I think it's all pretty okay, but it's just like not as good. So the tree basically looks the same. Feel free to follow my journal. Oh, there, I filled in Sunday. Feel free to follow my journal Instagram. To keep with the theme, I thought it would look good to draw some stars. Because, the sky is always there. Okay, great. Thank you for watching the journal and listening to me breathe and the other various sounds of my saliva. Catch you on the flip side.